I'm Clark Quinn of Quinnovation, and I want to introduce you to the Workplace of the Future project, a joint initiative with Learnnovators. This came about after a series of posts on deeper e-learning design and asking ourselves, what next? We decided to practice what we preach and developed a demo course where we worked out loud, evaluating the trade-offs and the decisions made and making them available for scrutiny, as well as making the resulting course free to air. As a tribute to our recently departed friend and colleague Jay Cross, we decided to use his insights on working smarter as a basis. My colleagues at the Internet Time Alliance, Jane Hart, Harold Jarkey, and Charles Jennings, agreed to serve as experts. We developed 4 modules covering a representative sample of the topic. This is about working with people, so you will be doing that. We chose a graphic novel style of visual design for several reasons. For one, it's a cultural literacy, familiar in many cultures, and the simple format supports translation by simply replacing the text in the speech bubbles. It's also cognitively useful, as it strips away unnecessary context and allows learners to more easily place themselves in the role and facilitates transfer outside. You start in the role as a new member of the team to mimic your lack of initial context knowledge. You've just been hired. You get introduced to the other characters, and the CEO introduces a new issue that they want to address. The other members of the team weigh in, and they turn to you. You're suddenly placed in a situation where you are expected to respond. A couple of important points here. First, the alternatives are not obviously wrong or simple. They instead represent misconceptions, ways people are liable to go wrong. This is important for learning. Second, have you yet seen any content? How do you know how to choose? This is a problem-based approach and motivates the content. The content is deliberately minimal, lots of white space and highlighting, and low total overall content. The focus is on a conceptual model that gives you a basis to explain what happens and predict what will happen. This is a better basis for complex decision. You can make good choices or bad. This wasn't a particularly good choice. The feedback comes from the consequences of your choices, not an external voice. It is important to develop self-monitoring skills, and it's easy to end up short of an optimal outcome. You can start over or skip to the next activity. Note the map at the bottom that illustrates where you are. This is to support replay. Similarly, you can see the dialogue that happened. You can see that you didn't get very far in the scenario at the bottom, and you can see that that's true in the chat as well. As you make it further, more of your choices and the responses are represented. Second activities will provide different choices and different actions you have to make, ways to execute the model and get feedback. Each module has different characters and different situations. The thinking behind this project was made public, and the project itself was made available for exploration. We hope you find it interesting. Again, I'm Clark Quinn of Quinnovation, and I thank you for your time.